Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Gators. Three-Way Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And that will pick up the first down, spotted at 38.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally make the stop right near midfield. And first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing their running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll bring it down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Dropped it. Could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's a designed quarterback keeper. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air and go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Sooners. He's going to score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Breaks an open space. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. He'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running through the tackle. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Good enough for first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to scramble now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To shotgun running play call. Fights through the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the Sultan.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to key into this lead before halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't connect to costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Motion now from the tight end. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. Oklahoma 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that short completion. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually...
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. It's a run to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Screen to the wide receiver. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight. who's a competitor because he's got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Pass is picked off. And midfield. Inside the 40. Past the 20. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often, and a lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up, and somehow they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Looking deep to the right side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going. They pressure him and sack him, and he tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Swung with the pass rush, a sack.
Now, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long, the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads it out after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Pass rush closing in. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Oh, but he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again.
Oh, they get him again.
Talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
and 10.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
Touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. So the offense starts backed up on this possession.
Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. You see them guard down after a short pitch and catch. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and
he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida 55. Oklahoma 9.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
There's the handoff. Fights up the defender. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Finding some room at the 25. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good...
Really traveling for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly to try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two.
He'll take a deep shot here. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. The catch is made down the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13.
Let's go!
They'll try the left side with a toss. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the net.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.